Alrighty. I'm a terrible cameraman. So you see this shelf I've got here. I want to put another one on another wall. I made me a little printer thing. I want to put it up here on this wall. Now, this is it. That's the underside of the shelf that I'm putting there. And this thing is crazy heavy. It is next to impossible for me to move by myself. So how the heck do I get around a 5,000 pound machine with sensitive electronics that I might drop it on? There's really no room back there. I had moved it originally into there, and I was going to kind of pick it up by myself and sort of shove it onto there, but the problem is I need something to support it once I set it on those things. So how do I do that? The way I did the other shelf is I had one of these and I put it over here, and I had another person help me pick it up. A buddy of mine came over and we just kind of picked it up and set it on there and then rested it here. Good deal, done, easy. But now it's just me. I do a lot of stuff with it just being me. So I've got 3 2x4s here. And the idea is this. These 2x4s are fastened there. I ran a screw up there. I ran a screw into the plywood. That one doesn't necessarily have to be quite as affixed as this one does. And then I ran a screw from the top into this one. So these are tied together. And this 2x is butted up against that wall. So the idea is I'm going to take this, flip it around, rest it here, because I can pick up one end fairly easily. I'm going to rest it there, pick up one end, slide it over, and then it'll be sitting there supported by these and this. I'll then slide it on the 2x's over there. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm terrible at this. I'm going to rest this here. Let's see what happens. All right. Oh. Good Lord, this thing's heavy. Rest it. Walk it over here. Then drop it down. Shoot. Get around that. Okay. Push this over. Ta-da! So now I'm going to leave that one connected temporarily. Let's see, how am I going to do that? Whew, that was a lot of work. Yeah, I'm going to leave I'm going to take this one out, the second one here. I'm going to take that screw out, move that over and down so it'll rest over there. But what I'm going to do first is take this block of wood, come in here, and screw that in there for this to rest here. I may go a little bit lower just to give it something to sort of sit on. Once I screw that in, take that screw out, drop that there. I should be able to move this over and down to this, and then take that one out. So let's see, I don't know if y'all want me to, there we go, do that. Take this. That a little bit low. More screw. Slide over. Yeah, that should, just in case. There, that's not going anywhere. This one out. Up here. Okay, set that down. Now, all of my weight is on this board here. And I need to put at least one screw just to have one. Let that one go. That's just long enough to go into the wall. Wall now. Whew. I don't know what all y'all saw of that, but that's now sitting there. The front end here is resting on this 2x4, and it's not level yet, but it is held to the wall. So the next thing I'm going to do is, just like I did here, I'm going to run one on this corner up to the top here, and the reason I've pulled it out so far is so it will match up with that thing. So now I've just got to take a board and go up to there, and then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing up to there. And then I'm probably going to screw it into the wall that way as well. You can see I've got a stud right there at the corner. So I'll figure out a way to do that. I'll probably just make a little L bracket that goes there, screw into stud, screw into that. And that'll hold that, which may actually negate the need for something going up, but I'll probably not do that. Okay, so there's that one. There's a little bit more storage, and again, I can use this to, well, not as much that one, to pick up that. So you can see I'm picking it up. Well, you probably can't hear, but you can see that going up and down. Whew. So, anyway, there it is. That's something that normally you would want two people to do with, what, $10 worth of 2x? And, of course, a couple of these. I've got 4 of these that I use for mechanic stuff, but man, I use these things for all kinds of other stuff. They're as handy as they can be. They're at Harbor Freight. You'd be amazed what you can do with them. Even as stuff like supporting a roof for a little while if it's snowing, I've actually used these to kind of shore stuff up when I know I've got some pretty heavy stuff. They're supposed to handle 2 tons apiece. But I'm probably going to use the same method over here. I'm going to do kind of the same thing, but I'll probably pick it up and put it on it from this side and shove it forward. Maybe. Or I might just, yeah, I'll probably do the same thing. Bring it up here, set it and pull it in, and then slide it into the wall. Now this one won't be quite as heavy, but, you know, it's still hard to do this stuff by yourself. So that should be the last shelf that I put in here, I think. So I'll go all the way to that beam to here. I'll have this one over here. I am debating on bringing another one out here. I don't think I'll come all the way to there because I need to swing this door this way sometimes all the way through, which granted, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how much more machinery I can fit in here. I've got it pretty tight. The idea behind these shelves is I am trying my best to use as much space as I can in this thing. So if you think about it, I need to be able to store stuff. I need to be able to put things in places. And right now, a lot of that stuff ends up getting stored down here. A lot of it's stored down here. A lot of it's down there. But if you think about it, you have all this space in a shop that I'm just not using. I have to have it this tall because of this and because of that. So you've got to have some height in your ceiling. So, you know, but the thing is, I think a lot of shops you see, you're just not using all the space that you have. So if I can use the space up here, if I can use the space up there, the space around here, the space up to here, and then I'm going to plywood these, the back side of these doors, and I'm going to put pegboards and stuff like that on the back. So you'll be able to hang a lot of tools here. I'm going to do the same thing over here as well. So I'll have a place to put stuff here. And when I make the next one, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with these lines here. I think I'm just going to notch it where when you set it there, these are just here. This is my water line. And this is actually a power line that really I'm not even using anymore. So I may just notch it for that. I don't know. But either way, you can see just by being a little bit creative, you can do a lot of stuff yourself that a lot of people will say takes more than one person. It really wasn't that much effort, and there's just not, I don't have time to get a friend right now. I don't have friends that everybody's working. I actually took the day off, and a lot of times this would be me at work at 2 a.m. or whatever, whenever I'm out here working on stuff. So I'm not about to expect one of my friends to come out here and help me do this. I'm also impatient, and I don't want to wait. I want to get this done. There's a reason I'm doing what I'm doing. I need this space. I want to be able to use it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm also thinking about, I'm probably going to bring, since the corner of this isn't really being used anyway, I'm probably going to bring one of these to here. So I've got that, I think, at 86 inches. I don't remember, but I'll cut to that length and just have a support that comes straight down, because in all reality, what's it going to hurt to have that? I will hug probably from here straight down so it'll kind of hug the machine all the way down to the ground. That'll give it plenty of support. And of course, where I need, no, I can go right beside it. I can go right here. So actually, that'll be the first thing I do probably. Ooh, no, I can't. Look at this. This moves. Oh, that would have sucked. So that ain't gonna work. I need to figure out how far. I think that's as far back as it goes. So as long as I'm to this side, so I've got plenty of space. But man, imagine if I'd have put it like up against this cable, and then you go to run it and it goes boops, and then tears all kinds of crap up. You got to think about that stuff. Anyway, all right, I'm done. I'm going to go finish this and leave you guys alone. Have a good day. Bye.